Tuosta. Eipäs vielä tuota. Yeah. Okay. Should be all here should be pretty much ready. Okay, open that one there. Saatana. Hello everybody! Name is SlendisFi and welcome to listen to another podcast about Wildstar game and lore. So, as last time and times before that, I'm joined by Angel once again. Say hello, Angel. Angel? You there?
Hi. Hello, I'm here.
Okay. So, this time we are going to talk about the most mysterious race of them all. The Elden race. And, well, not a lot is known about this race, and it can get really interesting in the end. But let's start. So, Elden as race. What are they? What were they like? Because like all we know about them is all the technology they left behind, and we kinda have not found any of them, right?
Yeah. The Elden have disappeared from the galaxy. They've been gone for millennia. The Elden were the most powerful race that ever lived in the galaxy. We know their technology and their advancement even succeed that of the Chua. They are the creators of the planets. At least there were a few planets to begin with, like Nexus. Nexus is their world of origin. They had such machines that they could actually create planets.
Ooh.
They created life, they created planets, and they had incredible machines. They had machines that could make the atmosphere of a planet of nothing. The Elden were mortal, but they were so close to gods that they are almost divine. To the Dominion, they are divine. They are their gods.
Huh.
Like, we can even play as a piece of Elden technology. The Makari are a piece of Elden technology.
Now that is interesting. So basically, all we have from that race that is still technically fully in game is our team Makari. Right?
Yeah. The Makari were the ambassadors of Elden.
So, yeah. Okay, we will go to them later on, but as a race, what do we know about Elden as a race other than that they were basically gods?
Well, we know a bit about their appearance. Like, they were pale-skinned humanoids with yellow eyes, very close to the Lumini. But take a luminous Gemini and make it more extreme, and you have an Elden appearance.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
okay, so, before the story time of the race, yeah, they sound like race that is a mystery on why they suddenly just disappeared.
Yes.
Like-
There are many theories.
Well, what is the most popular one?
Well, the most popular one, actually, that's I want to tell you about the one I found most plausible. The Elden have something called the Nexus Project, and the purpose of the project is to become independent from the flaws of biological life. So what I think happened to them, they have completed the Nexus Project. They have shed off the flaws of biological life.
Huh.
They are, I think they transcended. They became something more than biological life. Almost has a Lovecraftian view to it. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Well, I myself, because as we kinda talked a bit about the race, in the episode with the first human race, we talk about,
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, how I would see this, I think they found themselves actually crossbreeding with humans and therefore basically just dying out. Like, the purity of their genetic material basically destroyed the pure race, and now there's only the ones with the Elden genes in them, like the humans with the genes. And
That's a pretty interesting theory.
yeah,
Probably...
that actually is one theory about the humans, how they came to be in our universe, like the why the Neanderthals went extinct. That's one of the theories, actually.
Yeah.
That some Neanderthals
Well,
crossbred with the Homo sapiens, and well, that made new races and stuff, like most likely the situation went like this. The Elden just decided, okay, we've done all we can, we've created basically everything, and we have a technology, so let's just see what happens. The basic god complex. Let mortals take a lead now, and then some of them just decided, fuck no, we're gonna mingle, and that would also explain the Elden human hybrids that are around at the moment.
yeah. Only one thing I wonder then. That would mean the Dominion actually knows what happens to the Elden, because they don't know. Like, no one knows. It's like
not
there was a
necessarily.
huge intergalactic Elden Empire, and in the flick of a finger, the entire empire was gone. Just
Well,
No one knows what happened.
there is still a chance that as you said, their technology they created like ton of shit that would basically break the laws of the physics. So in my opinion, they already had technology to tamper the memories of people. So most likely they managed to permanently wipe the memories of those humans who knew what happened to the Elden, and like no one no more knows because of that. That's one possibility given
Holy shit, that's a really cool thing.
yeah, given the fact that their technology was so advanced that they could create life and planets and all that kind of shit like that. But
Yeah.
so memory wiping devices would be pretty simple for them to create.
Yeah.
So
You know, one thing I want to go into again about the technology, there is one thing that every single piece of Elden technology has, and it's kinda insane. It's a crystal. They have special crystals that houses a consciousness. Every piece of Elden technology has a consciousness as long as that crystal is intact. It's alive. Their technology has free will, it's alive, it can think, it can desire, it can feel.
you know what?
And
You know what?
As long
You know what?
as for
I think I know.
if that crystal is destroyed,
I think I know where the Elden race went.
oh, tell me.
Into their devices. You just said it. Their devices are alive and have feelings and all that. Basically, they have souls. Like, in other words,
Wow.
the last Elden, the last pure Elden became the last device.
What the fuck? That's freaking amazing. I'm enjoying this video. It's like a lot of speculation, but damn is it cool.
Like, seriously, we talked. We've been talking for 12 minutes and we already went through the list and did not even fucking ask but a one question about the race, and we already went through the list like race, story, technology, Nexus project, Elden disappearance. So, okay, let's fill the time, but first, those who are listening, please consider subscribing, hit the bell icon and allow all the notifications so you won't miss any of this. And it also saves us a lot of trouble from some stuff we don't want to talk here right now. But anyhow, also, I haven't checked yet, but I really should check it at some point. But we have the Patreon page, so go to patreon.com/SlendisFiUniverse. I think that's the one, yeah. Go there, check the tier if you can. Also, we have merchandise, we have pins to send to you guys if you just order them. And, well, we haven't thought of any prices yet, but there's the Exiles pins, Dominion pins, and now even Chua pin design already made. Most likely we will soon have even those. Some will be painted and some will only get a clear coat because who doesn't like the sustainable steel? Unsustainable steel. Yeah, that's the word. Anyhow, go to the go to the Discord, and well, the link in last video should still work. Click that, go there, and place your order, and we will contact you about the address and stuff like that. Okay. Anyhow, also the competition for Maltraxian Platypus is on. It's still on. As said, it's until the Valentine's Day. That's when the competition ends. And the prize is pretty much handmade box.
Oh, yeah.
Handmade box with a soft interior, cushioning and all, hosting all the racial pins, the 2 faction pins, and the 1 guild pin that I still need to make the design for. I've got ideas, but those will be surprises for you guys. Go draw! Any drawing works. Just send it there on that Discord, and the winner will be announced. First prize being the box, the pin box with 3 pins. The Exiles and the Dominion and the Guild pin. Those will be there in that box for the winner. And well, second prize, haven't told it yet. And third prize is just a pin of your choice. So yeah, go and take part in the competition. And now let's move along. So basically we already talked about the race, the technology, the story actually, Elden
We
story.
also know a bit about the culture. Wait, before that we also have Elden culture.
Well, that could be placed in the story as well, but yeah. Well, what was their culture like? From the pictures I've seen, I'd say their culture were very high. Like like it's a high society culture with like, well, basically an utopia. Actual utopia.
The Elden were actually, they were an incredibly advanced society, but their entire existence at one point transformed into one project, the Nexus project. You have, and they made caste systems. Like, you have the Order of the Makers, the Order of the Progenitors, the Order of the Watchers, the Order of the Shapers, the Order of the Weavers, and the Order of the Invokers. And those were the ones that, when you were like an Elden, you were just placed into one of those orders, and you would start working for the Nexus project. You would start, like, if you were in the Order of the Makers, you would create planets, you would create life, all that kind of stuff. If you were in the Order of the Progenitors, you would do other things, like they are known to have created the Stram Dragon, the Ocean, and the Valkyrin. And yeah, it's just a very caste-based society.
Sounds like a Candelaari troll society, actually.
Yeah, a bit like that. And if you were like their leader, the leader of the Elden, like the highest Elden possible, was called the Archon. And The Archon we know of is Yrel the Archon. And
So,
yeah, they were the creators.
now, let me at this point clarify something once again. Now, people hear me pretty much in every video take some comparison to World of Warcraft. Now, reason for that is pretty simple. Part of the crew that made this game were also making the first World of Warcraft files. So basically, we have a game that was highly inspired by the World of Warcraft. Like, there is this one race that we will talk more later on that looks like a fucking rave disco party night elf. Like a fucking night elf that is a half machine and pretty much looks like he escaped from some futuristic underground neon light party. Like, whoa. But yeah, this game has been influenced a lot by the World of Warcraft as well, because the workers were part of the crew that created World of Warcraft. So, in other words, there's your reason for me taking a lot of references from World of Warcraft. Anyhow, let's continue. So, what is the story behind them? Like, well, of course, no one knows jack shit about them, but, like, what do we know about them? Their story.
Well, the Elden, we don't know what their origin is. We just know they worked on that. They were creators. They created many things in the Wildstar galaxy. They created a lot of planets. Some species were created by the Elden. There is a theory that the Chua are a failed experiment by the Elden. There is a theory the humans were created by the Elden. We don't know for sure, but we do know the Elden created life. A lot of life in the galaxy. And it's like their story was to create. And they choose, and eventually they chose an heir to the galaxy. And that heir was the Cassians.
Or humans, in other words.
Worship them as gods. But the thing is, the Elden have been gone for so long. Many stopped believing they even ever existed. They had faded into myths and legends. Many people believed the Elden were no more than a story. Now Nexus is found. And we now know the Elden were real. They were real. But they're gone.
And no one knows why, except us. We know why. And they are not actually gone.
Yeah. I am curious. Like, I would like to know more about those crystals. Like those crystals, you can see crystals like that everywhere. Like even Makari have them on the top of their heads. they have these huge crystals, and that harvests their consciousness and everything. The Elden are pretty interesting. It's only we know so few about them. We just know they were super powerful.
Yet that they made one very big mistake, and that was the Chua.
We don't know for sure they created the Chua. We just know there is a lot of theories they were a failed experiment. But yeah, they made mistakes. Of course, every race in the Wildstar galaxy makes mistakes. No one's perfect. Like the night elf thing you just said, like the Mordash. The Mordash made a huge mistake trying to make Everlife elixir.
Yeah, but let's get on that when it's their turn.
Yeah.
So.
Alright.
So, we've mentioned the Nexus project a lot. So, we those who have played the game and read anything about the game know that the Nexus is the planet where the player character is basically leveling up, wandering around. So, what was this Nexus project all about?
Well, the Nexus project itself, it was a huge project which the entire race worked on, and it was basically perfection, freedom from the flaws of organic life, and that's how it all started. They wanted freedom from the flaws of organic life, or with other words, they wanted to no longer be organic. They wanted to be greater. They wanted to ascend.
Yep. This just proves my theory about their disappearance. Correct more and more. So they created. They basically created an Eden for themselves.
Yeah.
And those who do not know, read the Bible's first pages and you know what Eden is. A paradise with no worries, nothing is scarce and all that. You just go and pick up that hamburger from a bush and eat it. That's the Eden. Paradise with no illnesses or anything.
Yeah. Ah, damn. I like the Elden. They were interesting.
Yeah. But now, the disappearance. So no one knows the fuck happened to him. It's all mystery, and people even were like, they are just a myth, a story, so to tell to little children about aiming high but being careful and all that kind of shit. Yet we have proved that they have existed and all.
Yeah.
Well, everyone is welcome to toss around all kinds of suggestions on what happened, but my prediction well, my prediction is this. You mentioned the gems they used.
Yeah.
And those gems are alive. They have feelings and emotions and all that. Are like humans.
Yeah, this is best showcased in the Makari. The Makari they are robots. They are mechanical beings. But due to the crystals, they have just as much freedom of will and thoughts and everything as every other sentient life.
Yeah.
If you place a crystal into one of those things, it becomes sentient.
Okay, so here is what I suggest. Those crystals are the reason why the Elden are no more. Because those crystals are the Elden race. As you said, Elden decided to ascend and to leave their mortal coil behind and become something more. So they became these crystals that can power anything they have ever built.
I really like that theory.
Well, it's the most plausible.
It's really epic.
Actually, it's the most it's the one that makes most sense, given that how they lived, how they wanted to be remembered, and what they did, and what were their projects and all. And then we find these weird crystals and all, and so on, so on, so on. And now we have the... Yeah, so that's my theory.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah. Whew.
Alright, what's next?
We actually managed to talk about the Elden race in 30 minutes.
Oh wow. Oh, I suppose there's so few information on them. Like, we barely know what they look like. All we know how they look like is from holograms and stuff. So yeah. There's not much information, but I'm happy we could talk about it as long as we did.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Talking about stuff like this, it's never like we know how long it takes.
Yeah. I remember a video that was so long. Which one was that?
Last one.
That was the cap.
I think the last one was the Draken.
Ah.
Anyhow. Okay, people. This was another one of these fun-ish videos where me and Angel talk about races and the lore behind them and stories and all stuff like that in Wildstar. And well, just remember, subscribe, hit the bell icon, allow all the notifications so you won't miss any of these podcasts, and leave a like if you really like this video. Also, yeah, go check that Patreon if it even works yet. If it does, I will get notified. But thank you, Angel, again for telling us about the another race in the Wildstar universe. Yeah. So, for further ado, thank you for joining, and we will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye bye.